Hey, good evening, everybody. Let's talk about the mayor races. And I said races. That's right. Hi, I'm Corey Rennie. I'm the unemployable counselor. And I was going to focus a little bit on the mayor's race for Prince Albert. So with the help of CBC News Saskatchewan, which is a very good news website, I recommend everyone check it out, I saw something really interesting that I thought I would pass along here. So Greg Dion got beat in Prince Albert, right, by about 1,500 votes, we figured, to the challenger, Bill Palaninsky. So Bill, congratulations as our new mayor. But he wasn't the only incumbent, Greg Dion, that got beat last night. Okay? So we got Prince Albert, we got look at Weyburn. Jeff Richards beat the incumbent, Marcel Roy, who'd been in there for 8 years. In Moose Jaw, James Murdoch became the new mayor, defeating the incumbent Clive Tolley. North Battleford had Kelly Houghton defeating their challengers, right, in the mayor race. Yorkton had, here's another one, Aaron Keneal defeated incumbent Mitch Hipsley, who was elected as mayor in 2020. He was also a councillor before that, so about, we'll say, 4 years. And then Swift Current, Larange, Estevan, Warman. No, I'm wrong about Estevan. Estevan, Anthony Cernick will be the mayor because he defeated two other candidates, but Estevan's long-term mayor, Roy Ludwig, served a combined 9 years between city council and mayor, didn't seek re-election. So now we have Swift Current, we have Larange, we have Warman, we have Rostron, we have Osler, and we have Haig, and we have Dalmany. All were, their mayors were appointed. They were all acclaimed because there's no runners-up. So congratulations to everybody who won there. But I'm bringing this up because that's some big centers, and that's also we can include Cynthia Block in Saskatoon, Saskatoon's first female mayor. How about that, right? Congratulations to her. That's gonna be pretty awesome. And same too, newcomer Chad Baczynski was elected as Regina's mayor. So I mean, we have a lot of change here coming in the city, and I think the provincial election kind of hinted at that maybe there might be a lower movement because some of those races are a lot closer than people are giving it credit for. I think particularly around here, the Northcott riding between Nicole Rencourt and Alana Ross, like that was down to the wire. And it was a very, very, that was a small margin of error there. So, I mean, I think there's definitely a shift coming. But the fact that almost all of the big centers, that Prince Albert being one of them, that all the communities that we deal with is going to have new leadership pretty well. That's an exciting prospect, I think, for the community and for Saskatchewan, which means that there's going to be a shift in how things, I think, are being done, because with new people come new ideas and new ways to do business. Bill's already discussed some of the things he wants to do in Prince Albert here and what he looks at trying to get started at, and it'll be the same at those other places as well. So that's just an interesting observation. I think that there's an undercurrent of change in the province. So, I mean, we're going to really know for sure the next 4 years how this is going to look and shape out. And you have to wonder, how will it impact the next elections? And I'm not talking about the civic municipality elections. I'm talking about the provincial elections. The Sask Party have been in there. This is their 5th term. I'm old enough to remember Roy Romano's government being in there for, I think, 3 or 4 terms. Right? Then Lauren Calvert took over. And before that, it was the Devine government. So, I mean, they always go in blocks, it seems, where they'll be about a decade or so, or a little bit more, where they have power and they kind of go, but then it's like a slow transition where you can see the pages being flipped. Now, I'm not saying that the Sask Party is in danger of losing the next election. No, it's 4 years away, man. Who knows what's going to happen? What I'm saying is, if you look at the trend, going back to last even 40 years in provincial politics in Saskatchewan, there's a definite ebb and flow to that. And there's a definite pattern. So we'll see what happens here, but I'm excited because we got brand new people in the highest positions in these cities. They're all going to be working on their best interests and what they need, but also they're going to have to reach out and work with others. So I think we could see a good, I'm hopeful that we'll see a spirit of more cooperation and maybe more unity amongst the mayors and the cities than perhaps we've seen before. Right? PA is the 3rd largest center in Saskatchewan, and people forget that because we don't act like we're a big center, I think. Yeah, we got 38,000 people, and Saskatoon is 200 times that, right? Or Regina's over 100,000. Those are big, huge centers. But you look at some of the developments that have happened here, right? That's not going to stop. and then when you look at the social issues, if the social issues can actually get a fresh eye and an ear, and the community can work together on an actual solution, or at least a domino effect, right? Or at least set up the dominoes, so hopefully when we knock up one, it knocks over the right one, and then so on. That's what we need to look at here. Yeah, I'm talking in metaphors and analogies and all that kind of stuff, because I know there's a lot of work to be done with that. But I think that just the fact that the citizens of these towns have decided that they need to change, that's the key here. Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep it too long. I'm going to do another one regarding city council. I just wanted to touch base with the mayor's race, because that is very interesting that happened. Yeah. So it's something to watch and keep an eye out for. I'm excited to kind of see what the mayor in Prince Albert brings to the table. Yeah, it's going to be good. If you want to check out an interview I did with him, go to my YouTube channel, Unemployable Counselor. He's on there. He kind of discussed a little bit of what he sees and what he would like to do in office. In a couple months, I'm hoping maybe we have a follow-up with him. But for now, we'll leave it here. I'm Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Please like, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. Blatant self-promotion time. I'm just a carny at heart, I guess. And leave comments below, man. If there's anything you have an idea of what I should look at, or anything you feel might benefit, whatever the case may be, just be kind. That's all I ask. I'm still new. And a good shout out to all the people from CTV News, Nigel Maxwell in town here. Like, man, they did amazing stuff last night. I was there at City Hall, and I saw them running around talking to people, and the amount of work they put into what they do is incredible. You don't see that side of it when you see a guy talking on a camera or you read a newspaper article, but, they put a lot of work into what they do, and they deserve a lot of credit. Those are pretty unsung guys, because they're trying to bring information to the masses that's correct, that's timely, and that's relevant. And man, like those guys, that's pretty awesome. Okay, Corey Rennie, I'm Public Counselor. Take care. 7.5 minutes. We'll talk soon. Okay, bye.